Hi everyone, we're going on an adventure! VR is a big place and it's growing. There are many communities within VR, and since we're using VR chat, it only makes sense for us to go through and maybe appreciate some of those. We were scrolling around some of the VR worlds, as one does, and found a VR chat Star Wars roleplay group. Some of their creations were just absolutely crazy to see in VR. And they say that they are a small team of Star Wars fans who wanted to create a fun and engaging roleplay server for all players on VR chat, whether on PC or Quest. So I figured, why not? Let's join them, see what's going on. Whenever you enter one of their worlds, you can be greeted by this sign, which has a link to their Discord, where you'll be greeted with a nice welcome, and if you have any questions, the community is pretty active and willing to answer questions. The community that we decided to take a look into is called GAR of VRC. That stands for...
The Grand Army of the Republic.
Of VR chat, of course. I got started, as one does in Star Wars if you're a clone, on the planet of Kamino. The birth of my clone 5415, as designated on the Discord, aka Scratch. I came up with a small backstory because it wouldn't be RP if you didn't have backstory. I am an old Gen 1 batch, that means one of the first generations of developed clones, and I developed a little slower than the rest physically, which means that mentally, I am older than most of the clones, a young body and an old soul, as they say. Did I take too much time to think this up? Probably. Did it match my enthusiasm at the time? Yes. Is it more than one page? Not to the public eye. Well, to match my enthusiasm, I now needed training in order to move up within the ranks. Luckily, Rancor Battalion's Arch Trooper Marshal Commander 3238 Colt was running cadet training the next day, and I saw the event posted on their Discord, and so I just had to put in for my interest. In order to get started, I ended up having to request my commander to become my VR chat friend, and he kindly invited me to the training, where we got the correct avatar for the training. As you can tell, it's just one of the other clones. And then, due to some dumb technical difficulties, the audio wasn't properly recorded, so you'll have to deal with my dramatization of the early events. Wow, you're such a good-looking troop bunch. Yes, you are. I've never seen such beautiful faces. And, you know what? Cadets, get your bantha heads out of your butts and get to work. Follow me. Stand here. These are guns. They shoot like pew-pew. Hold them like this, and when I say things, you want to move this way, and when I say the other things, you want to move this other way, and don't shoot your buddy in the back. Anyway, we've got some real training now to the blaster training. Something tells me that I summarized a lot of people's boot camp experience right then. Hopefully I didn't give too many flashbacks. According to the rules of the roleplay server, all cadets are first brought to the home planet of Kamino for basic safety and blaster formations. Phase 2, as you're about to see here, our cadets are brought to the blaster training Citadel course on Kamino for squad team evaluation. Seeing as I didn't really sign up with anybody, the team aspect of this evaluation ended up being more like how fast can we get along and how fast can we get through the course.
You ready?
I'm ready when you are.
We all know what we have to do.
First time through the route, we valiantly failed the route. While we did succeed in getting back and forth all alive, we did not really stick together. However, the second time was the charm. We were able to stick together, get through the course, and get back within a fairly fast time. I think they said 2 minutes something. After a non-existent party break, everybody was on Final Challenge. This consisted of what they call Phase 3, where cadets are brought to a PvP map for final evaluation. They'll be put up against commanding officers and highly skilled troops in combat, being tested for communication abilities and combatant abilities. I'll be honest here, the PvP was the most fun part. I didn't expect it to actually be as good as it did, considering we're like in a game, but it really turned out super exciting and super fun. I'll give credit where credit is due, and that is to Commander Colt and his team. There was a few others that were there to help assist, and I think it was just overarching a lot of fun for me and the other people involved. Now, I do believe that they do run regular recruiting, and they even have recruiting programs, so you can catch up with them. I talked to them a little bit afterward about what that looks like and how to get involved, and then also just some final thoughts there right after we had finished up.
Yeah, like if you know some people that want to
Like,
take part.
If you
want to be in the server?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, if they do want to be in the server, just go ahead and invite them. But if you do
Oh, okay.
want to
Yeah.
train them, you have to be a sergeant to become a drill instructor, which means you can recruit,
sergeant, yeah.
you can train people, etc.
Or
Okay.
commander can do that too.
Do you want to play like really aggressive, or do you want to play more like passive aggressive?
Isn't passive aggressive like you know what married couples do?
Yes. You want to just stand there and insult the enemy?
Yeah. If I make the enemy feel like they need to file for divorce, then yeah. I think that's what I'm doing.